solved. I'm Judge Person. Good morning. I do welcome everybody to court. And I was busy logging everyone in. We've got a lot of folks today to see. And just keep in mind, we are live on YouTube. And I do welcome everybody to court. It looks like most of the audios are connected. There are a few still working on it. There were a few people I wasn't able to identify, and I just want to check. Miss April, if you could unmute and let me know who you are. There we go.
You said to let you know what?
The full name of the person who has a case.
Oh, sorry. D. John Thomas.
Okay. Thomas. Got it. Thank you so much. I'm going to change the name on the screen for this meeting.
Got it. Okay.
Thank you. And let's see, I have one more. Kristen James, are you with Thomas Allen James?
Yes.
Okay. And Bianca, I think was Bianca Valdez. Where are you? Where'd you go? Maybe, are you there, Miss? There we go, Miss. She doesn't appear to be on screen, although her video's on. Okay, well, I'll work with that the best I can. I just am trying to pull the right file for the right person. Okay. So my name is Just Person. Good morning. I welcome everybody to court this morning, and we are running two dockets, the pretrial docket and the regular docket. And the pretrial is for folks who pled not guilty. So I want to give some basic information before we get started. When you're given a ticket or issued a citation, those are all methods that we have under the law for accusing someone. That's what a ticket is. It's an accusation. And a plea is an answer or response to that accusation. There are three options for pleading: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. If you plead not guilty, you're contesting the charge, and that's your right to do that. But we move that case to the contested docket, and it meets online, which is happening today for certain folks. And then it also, you get a two-part setting. One is to meet online and see if the case can be resolved. The other is to come into court. And when you plead not guilty, we schedule both of those so that we have a stopping point before we, pull a jury in. We don't pull a jury in on that second date yet because not everybody wants a trial. And that's actually an in-court meeting to schedule trial and handle any pretrial matters, motions and things like that get filed. If you plead guilty or no contest, there are still 4 ways to gain a dismissal. Pleading guilty means I did it. Pleading no contest just means I'm not contesting it. I'm not admitting it, I'm not denying it. I'm just ready to move forward, okay, without saying yes or no. If you plead guilty or no contest, and excuse me, I'm having a little trouble with my voice today. If you plead guilty or no contest, we're moving that case forward to sentencing, but there's still 4 ways to gain a dismissal. And I'd like everybody to have the same information before we get started, because I really tell you everything that we have available, okay? So first of all, if you plead guilty or no contest, you can have a 30-day payment plan or a longer-term payment plan. I do need certain documents to back that up. There is a $15 fee that gets added for more than 30 days payment. That's a state law. I can't eliminate that because the legislature did that, okay? But you can have a payment plan most of the time. We just need documents to support it, okay? The 30-day payment plan is an automatic plan. You get it whether you, even if you don't ask, okay? So that's true on pleading guilty and having it go on your record and pay. There are still 4 ways to gain a dismissal, even where you've pled guilty or no contest: compliance dismissals, driver safety course options, deferred dispositions, and teen court. Now, compliance dismissals, those are things that can be brought up to date and dismissed, and I will walk you through those because I don't expect everyone to know what they are. They all require that you be on time. And then there are other detail requirements, and there's just a lot to keep track of. Since I do it every day, I'm used to it, and I'll walk you through that. Driver safety course options, the second dismissal option, also requires that you be on time and that you be eligible to be in that program and that you complete that. If you complete the program on time, gain a dismissal. And again, but you have to pay the court costs at the beginning. So every ticket has a court cost and a fine, okay? And if you do the driver safety course option, you just pay the court costs. So the court costs are set by the Texas legislature. The fines are set by the judge, okay? And I put the fine on hold. You pay only the court cost. We need driver's license, insurance, the court cost, and then you've got a window, 90 days, to get back a course and your driving record. And if you do that, then you get your case dismissed and the fine that was on hold gets waived. Even though you pay for your course and your record, you do two things. You keep it off of your record and you actually save money because it's still cheaper to do this program and pay for the course and the record and the costs than to pay the whole ticket. And that's actually by design. The reason we have that program is because we know that people drive a little bit better for a period of time. It does reduce traffic fatalities in the state. So if you're eligible, I'll let you know that you're eligible. And if you want to do it, then we'll do that. If you don't want to do it, nobody's going to make you, okay? It's just an option for keeping it off your record. The third option is what is called a deferred disposition. And that is really a period of time where you don't get tickets. And sometimes there's a course to take and we have to sort out payment. But there's a period of good behavior and getting those items done. And if you get through it, you get a dismissal. And that one you have to request when you enter a plea. And that looks like guilty, but I'd like a deferred, or no contest, but I'd like a deferred. I don't have an opinion about your plea. Just on the deferred, you have to request it with your plea, and it's got to be guilty or no contest. I can't do it on the not guilty because that case is going to trial potentially. So there's no way to sentence you if you're not being sentenced, right? But guilty or no contest makes no difference to me. And then a request for a deferred. I'd like a deferred. That's how you do that. Hello on the phone. Could you give me your name, please?
My name is Jacqueline Hill.
Thank you, Ms. Hill. I've got you logged in now, and I'm going to keep you on mute till it's your turn, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you. And let me just mark you in. And so the fourth way to gain a dismissal is for teen court. And that's for high school or middle school students currently enrolled and actively enrolled in school. And I will work with you on your case if you're in school. And that's an alternative option for sentencing that keeps it off your record. Okay, so I am going to create the breakout room because we have a number of people looking to be seen. And we're going to start. Ms. Warren is here. She's the city's prosecutor. There she is. She can wave. Thank you, Ms. Warren, for letting everybody know who you are. And we're actually starting with Albrian McAfee. I probably said the first name incorrectly, but I'm trying. Mr. McAfee, thank you. And I'm going to send an invitation to you and to Ms. Warren to go on over to the pretrial room. And that's an alternative room. And when you're finished discussing things with her, you'll come back in this room, okay? Just click on the acceptance, and this is in here, but I don't know which case it goes to. And if there's a number at the top. Let me pull McAfee quickly. And then I'm going to begin as well. And I'm starting with Bianca Valdez, if she'll come on screen. Ms. Valdez, can you unmute and talk to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you get on screen?
I'm pressing the the video thing, but it's not letting me.
Okay, yeah, the issue's on your screen, your camera is blocked. That's what you have to unblock your camera.
Can I leave and join back?
Well, it's your turn right now, so let's just go ahead.
Okay.
You could, but I'd have to come back to you. I reviewed your case. Oh, Miss Warren. Hold on just a moment, Bianca. Thank you, Miss Warren. We've got you back in. And things happen for everybody. So I sent you that invitation so you can jump back on. Thank you. Okay. And so, Ms. Valdez, I did get your note. And are you back in the country?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I just got back.
Okay. You have a class due as part of your deferred and your hours due for alcohol awareness class. And
Yes, ma'am.
it's an 8-hour class.
Mhm.
And it should be due by, it's already past due. Your deferred ends December 21st. I can give you until November 30th to get your class done. Are you there?
Yes,
Do you have your paperwork for your?
I do. I have my class done. I just need the hours.
Okay, that's usually something that you do through the class.
The 20 hours of community service?
Yes.
Okay.
So either get back with them or I will take 20 hours at like Al-Anon or AA.
Okay.
Yeah. And that you can find online. You can look for an AA or an Al-Anon meeting. And because it's a confidential process, someone there would probably sign like a first name. And I just need to know where you went and the times. Okay.
Okay.
You're in the local community. So those schedules are available online. Okay. But
Okay.
get with your class, you might be able to do part of the hours that way too. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
We're gonna send out your modified order that has your new due date on it. Okay. We'll email that.
Okay.
Thank you. You have any
Thank
questions?
you.
You have any
No,
questions?
no.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll be right with y'all. I'm gonna take Thomas James next. Give me one moment. I don't know if this was who did it. It doesn't matter to me, but we're missing a lot of information for people. Okay. Yeah, that could very well be back at that time. So anyway, we just want to get mindful, but I went ahead and added the information. But on that one, we're going to set a show pause for the due date because it's so close to the end. Yeah. So also add that show pause. Okay. And on the James, let me get that case pulled up. I just don't have a very strong voice today, so bear with me.
I will, Your Honor.
All right. Give me one moment. Let's see. All right. Let me find you on the screen. Good heavens. There we go. Hi, Mr. James.
Hello, Your Honor.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. There's a speeding charge, and I did see your plea of no contest. And you're in, where do you go to school?
I go to school at Belton New Tech, Your Honor.
Okay. With teen court, there's a $20 fee that has to be paid in cash. Can y'all pay that fee today?
I believe so, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay. And then there's a driving course due in 30 days. We shorten the time frame for that to come on in to 30 days from the regular driver safety course option because we want to get it quickly because your driving will improve faster. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's a safety issue. And what we'll do is have your paperwork at the front desk. When you come to pay the $20, you'll sign your order that I will prepare for you. And it will just say, I need your fee today. You'll be at the counter doing it. And your driver's safety course, which you can take online or around town. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Due this November 30th. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
How does that sound?
That's the best case scenario, Your Honor.
Yes. And then the case will be dismissed. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. What time should we look for y'all to be here?
10:30.
10:30, Your Honor.
That's perfect. And we'll have everything at the front for you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I'll let you go so y'all can have. I've got 2 more people coming in. Let me get those folks in. Okay, let me get them admitted. All right, and then I'm moving forward with Karina Rivas. Give me a quick moment to get your case pulled up. And Ms. Warren on McAfee, are we moving to resolution or to a trial?
There is a resolution, Your Honor. Mr.
Okay.
McAfee will take a defensive driving course. He
Okay,
will pay by November 6th and show his license and insurance at that time. I'm sorry,
Okay.
the 6th is on a Saturday.
yes.
Mr. McAfee,
How about the 9th?
Yes,
can
ma'am.
you pay by the 9th?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. McAfee, all I need from you today is your signature on a continuance.
Okay.
We can email that to you and you can print it, sign it, and email it back, either
Yes, ma'am.
scan or a photo. Will that work for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that should be in your inbox in the next hour, give or take a few minutes.
Okay.
And then if you want, you can call the clerk's office and get them to go ahead and send you the paperwork
Okay.
for the driver safety course option, or we can send that to you. can't we? The DSC and from sign up sheets. Right, but since he's doing it through email, we can just, that day he'll email. He's in Hutto, so he's probably not driving up to do it.
Yeah, he'll be able to email it in his driver's license, but payment, he can email it.
Right, and then the sign up sheets, will they email them that day?
They'll email him. Yes.
Okay, I just was clarifying with the clerk. On the day of, you'll pay online, you'll send in your license and insurance through the email that you're emailing with us on now. And you'll have to ask them to email you the paperwork. that
Okay.
day. Okay,
Understand.
just so that you know how to proceed, okay?
Thank
But
you.
today, all we need is the signature.
Okay. Understand.
Thank you, Mr. McAfee. Appreciate you
you.
today. And I'll let you go ahead and go.
All right. So I just press leave room?
Yes, and just look for that email.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You have a nice day.
You too, sir. Ms. Warren, your next person is Beth O'Brien.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Mr. Bry, I'm going to send you an invitation. You'll make sure you come back into this room when you're finished. Okay. And then Karina Rivas, how are you this morning, ma'am?
Good. How you doing?
I'm very well. Thank you for asking. I did review your information. I received your plea of no contest. I had a couple of questions about
Yes,
your
ma'am.
financial information.
Mhm.
Your mother is living with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Does she help with bills?
No, ma'am.
She disabled?
She's just not working at the moment.
Okay, she's not disabled.
No, she's not, ma'am.
And does she or do you receive any food stamps or assistance?
No, ma'am. I used to, but not anymore.
Okay. So I'm showing that I could order community service in your
Okay.
case. And it would come to 23 hours.
Okay,
and I will have a due date of December 28th.
December 28th.
Yes, and you're in the Temple area. I could recall your warrants today, but I do need your signature on the information, on the payment, on the waiver for community service.
Yes,
What,
ma'am.
we need you to come by the building is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
When can you come by?
Right now, that's fine.
Okay, great. I'll have everything at the front desk for you here pretty soon.
I did wanted to mention something.
Yes,
On the 14th of December, I will have surgery.
okay.
I don't know if because
Let me address that.
okay.
Is there's two things I need to tell you. If your due date comes up and you're not finished, you can email in and request an extension.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Send me whatever you've managed to get done so that I can
Okay.
kind of make sure we're on the same page as far as what you're doing and so forth. But if you don't have enough time, I can work with you.
Okay.
Another thing is that if you become disabled or unable for a long extended period of time not to do the community service, I need a doctor's note.
Okay. Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
That should answer the questions I think you're probably getting at. So
Yeah. I
yeah.
have one more question.
Yes. of
So
course.
me going and sign is gonna remove my my warrant right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't want you arrested while you're trying to do community service.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So when should we look for you today?
I'll be heading down there right now, like in 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, there's no rush because I need to give the clerk time to get your paperwork.
Oh,
ready.
okay. Well,
But
if it's
the
fine,
next-
10:30 or something like that.
yeah, that would be fine.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You have a blessed one.
And you too, ma'am.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, and so I'm moving forward. My next person is going to be, let me see, Justin Merriman. Morning, Mr. Merriman. Let me get your file pulled up, okay? Give me a minute. I did review everything that you sent in, and I did accept your pleas of guilty on both charges. I think we have a hold on your license. And my first question, there's two charges, the animal at large and then the invalid license charge. Let me do one more thing. You might need to consider an occupational license while all of this is pending. I'm not able to release the hold on your license until I get a zero balance. So with that in mind, what are you able to pay today? What's the max that you could pay?
I was seeing about the animal at large. So that ticket, my dog was actually in my yard. I got attacked.
Oh,
by
well, you pled guilty to it. You're not
Okay.
pleading guilty to it?
No, that's fine. I was seeing if I could mainly do community service.
You're not eligible to do community service.
Okay. All right.
What I'm asking is, what are you able to pay today?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the financials.
Okay, I can come back to you in a few minutes because, I'm trying to resolve your warrant. And that's the first question that we need to answer to get
Yes,
to
ma'am.
a
I'm not 100% sure on how much they are. The tickets are.
Okay, so they are $496.60 on the driving while license invalid and $460.20. These are 2013 cases that went to warrant, and there is a hold on your license renewal as a result because it's taken a long time to get you to come in and deal with them. So I don't let the case go until I know that the case is finished. But I can recall the warrant, which is what I'm trying to get to with you.
Okay. So the animal at large is 460?
Yes. And the invalid license is 496.60.
Okay. And that's what all the court costs and everything, or is that just the ticket?
That's everything.
Okay.
The only thing that would add on would be if we're paying more than 30 days on any particular case, the state law requires a $15 fee get added to each case. So
Right.
potentially it could go up $30 more plus some change because you went to collections and there are some collections which are percentage based. So I'd have to, but I would not know that till I added it, but it's probably another $10 more.
Yes, ma'am. And if we could settle this today, could we?
Then I can release your license. If you zero out your balance, I release your license today. Now DPS may take up to 21 days to clear it. I can't control them.
Right. Yes, ma'am. And I was just wondering if we can like settle on an amount, because
I'm up for a conversation about that. Hang on one moment.
Okay.
Ms. Warren, I know you were talking to Mr. Bray, and I'm looking for him. There he is. And are we heading to resolution or towards trial?
Yes, Your Honor, that case is resolved.
Okay.
Mr. Bry would pay the full amount on November 8th. In exchange, I'm offering a 120-day deferred to keep it off his record, no class.
Okay. So thank you very much. Mr. Bray, I'm going to email an order to you. What I need today from you is your signature on that order. It will have the details of what you and Ms. Warren agreed to.
Yes, ma'am.
And can you email that back signed, or do you need to come in to sign it?
I will email that back signed.
Okay. We'll send that to you. We just need it back with your signature on it today.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm just making a note for the clerk. Do you have any questions, Mr. Bray?
No, that will be all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to let you go. Just look for your email, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And Ms. Warren, advancing you forward, Destiny Frost is your next person. Ms. Frost, are you there? She was
Yes,
there.
ma'am.
There you go.
Yes.
Great. Okay, sending you an invitation to that meeting. And just remember to come back in this room when you're done.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Merriman,
Yes, ma'am.
what is the max you can pay today?
If I'd like to settle on an amount and just pay it off.
And that's what I'm asking you. What's the maximum amount you can pay today?
I mean, I can do 450.
I can't get you there. I won't be able to get you to that as a final. I can give you let me get a calculator out. Hold on. See, most of the fees that you have are not your fines. They're mandatory state fees. I can get you to close to a remaining balance of $350. And assuming I can get you there, I've got to play with it a little bit. So you'll need to wait. When could you pay that final amount?
So the 450 today, and then the final will be 350.
Yes, a total of 800.
If it's total of 800, I'll just pay that all today.
Okay.
I can go borrow some.
Okay. Let me get a clerk to work on that for a moment.
Okay.
And We'll be right back with you. Just stay there, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll be right with y'all. Don't go away, anybody. Okay, on the fine. Take 150 off of that. Let's see what that does. Actually, 125. Sorry. It's hard to find it. What happened? It doesn't let you.
I think I should.
Okay, we're still working on that. I'm gonna give the clerk a little breathing room, stop breathing down her neck, and ask Ms. Warren, it looks like you and Ms. Frost are back. So are we heading to resolution or toward trial?
Your Honor, that case is resolved. Ms. Frost will take a deferred, offered 120 days. She did express a hardship with payment, so I let her know that you can discuss that with her.
Let me just back up because we've got two charges. And I have them both on the pretrial. Let me double check that. Are we talking about both cases?
I only have one on the docket. I'll look at the other one and see.
Which one were you addressing? Oh,
The one that I have on my docket is the text while driving.
Deferred disposition. How many? 120 days?
Yes.
Was a class being requested?
No.
Okay. All right. The other one is in limbo. I'll work with her. Okay, she's already in a driving safety course.
Okay.
So thank you. And your next person, Ms. Warren, advancing you forward is Cameron Craw. And where is Cameron Craw? There he is. Okay. Mr. Craw, sending you that invitation. And just remember to come back here when you're finished. And Ms. Frost, let me review your financial information. Are you the only income to your home?
The only income?
Are you the only income to your home?
No, my husband.
Okay. And is he the only income to your home?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Y'all receive any assistance like food stamps?
No, ma'am.
On your case, I can order community service
Okay.
as part of your deferred. It does come to uh, 12 hours. And the due date will be December 28th. And your deferred will run until March 1st. I'm going to email that to you if you're able to print and send it back, or we'll have you come by to sign. There's quite a bit to sign and get back to us. You want to just come by?
Sure.
We'll have that at the front desk for you.
Okay.
Okay, we'll look for you there. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pay particular attention to the provider list and the rules, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll have that at the front. On this, where are we? Okay, Mr. Merriman, we're still working on that. I'm going to move forward to, let's see, and Madison Evans. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning, Ms. Evans?
Good, how are you?
Good. I did receive your plea of guilty on the failing to yield the right-of-way turning left. And is that your plea at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With teen court, one of the requirements I have when there's an accident is that I just, get proof that insurance covered the case. And have y'all had that happen yet, Mom?
Yes, ma'am. It's been.
Okay. I just need like the letter that they sent y'all for the file. Can that be brought in today when y'all come in?
Yes, I will have to find it.
Okay, if not, I'll put a due date on it for a few weeks.
Okay.
And that way, if you're looking or you have to get another copy from them, you have time.
Okay.
There's a $20 dismissal fee. Madison, can you pay that fee today?
Yes, ma'am.
It has to be cash, okay? And then there's a driver safety course due. You can take it online or around town, and we'll have information at the front desk for you.
Okay.
Due on the 30th of November, which is actually when your insurance coverage information is finally due. And then I would be able to dismiss your charge.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How does that sound?
That's good, thank you.
Okay. So y'all are going to come by to do the $20 fee, and a copy of your order will be there for you to sign, and then we'll give you a copy. Plus we'll give you driver safety course information. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And around what time should we look for you?
We can be there at 10:30, or if you need more time, it can be later.
No, that's fine. We should be good by then. Okay, we'll have that for you at the front desk.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Mr. Merriman, I was able to get you to 881.90. Sorry, no, 837.53. Okay. You can pay that online or you can come by, whatever works for you. I see you're close by, but you can do an online. You don't want to drive down. Your
Okay, so
license
I can come there and pay cash today.
can.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay, and I'm just marking this to get the warrants paid and release the DL from Omni. Somebody's doing that while Aaron's gone, right?
Yes.
Okay. 3. Okay, we'll have everything at the front, and I've instructed them as soon as you pay to go ahead and electronically do the release from the state database. But again, it's DPS, so they treat that release like mail.
Yes,
And that
ma'am.
means it takes them, they claim up to 21 days to be able to do that for you. And I just don't have a way to control that. Okay. But this is the fastest route.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any questions?
No, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, we're moving forward, and Scott Day is next. Mr. Day, give me a moment to get your case pulled up. Where did I don't seem to have him. Let me just look. What again? Well, I don't think so, because that's the female. I'll be right with you, I promise. Here it is. Yeah, maybe. Nope. I don't have him. Well, you're on my docket, but I seem to not have your paperwork pulled, so we're pulling it real quickly. Don't worry.
Okay.
Ms. Warren, I think you were talking to Mr. Craw. Are we heading to a resolution? Or are we heading to trial?
Yes, the case is resolved, Your Honor, and Mr. Craw can pay the 181 today.
Okay. And that doesn't affect the driving record. Are we just taking it straightforward?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Mr. Craw, you don't have to come by. You can, or you can go online to the city's website, to the municipal courts tab. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And apologies, we both clicked at the same time. I was going to ask you to unmute and you were unmuting. But you can pay online, or you can come by if it's cash. But the city's website, and also, I'm sorry.
I was just saying I can get online. That's fine.
Okay, it's the municipal courts tab is how you do that, and then you can always call the clerk if you need some direction on that.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Crawl.
All right. Thank you. You have a blessed day.
You too, sir. Mr. Day. Oh, I'm sorry. Just give me one more second. Ms. Warren, you're moving forward, and the next person is Aaron, and I'm going to say it wrong, Kesinich.
It's Kieschnick.
Keesnick. Okay.
Kieschnick.
And Ms. Keesnick, you'll have that invitation on your screen. Just remember to come back in. And Mr. Day, we have everything, or I do now. I did receive your no contest plea on the speeding charge. And is he on time? Okay, thank you. And is that your plea at this time?
Yes, no contest.
Okay. And what are you trying to do with your case?
Deferred disposition.
Okay. I can grant that. It's 120 days. Are you able to pay the $254 today?
Your Honor, I could, if tomorrow actually works better for me, I work
That's
from
fine.
home. Okay. And that total is 254?
Yes. And I'm just looking. 12 over. I'm not requiring a class. It's just 120-day deferred with no additional tickets or citations. Keep your address current, don't get arrested, etc. It's going to be all written down.
Okay.
I'm going to email that to you, and I need to get your signature today. Can you print it and sign
Yes.
it and email it back?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That should be in your inbox within the next hour or so, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Just get that back to us today and we're good to go. Tomorrow, you don't have to come by. You can. Or
I'll be in the area tomorrow.
Okay. Either way, you can go online, whatever works best for you.
And form a payment on that?
So
What-
let me
what are
check
they-
with the clerk because I don't take money. I know we do cash. We do checks still online. Okay, I didn't know if we'd got that. Okay. All right. So cash, check, online payment, or payment at the window with a credit card.
Okay.
We do it all apparently.
Okay, good deal.
For a while there, we had some problems and I just was checking if those were resolved and it sounds like they are. So we actually have that. That should be coming to you pretty quickly.
Awesome. Thank you.
Paperwork. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
You too. Tishane or Tishane Carter Day. Help me set up.
It's Tasha May.
Tishane. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Mhm.
And I have your file. Oops, I dropped something in the courtroom. So I received everything and your plea was a guilty plea on the speeding charge, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And I did receive a request for a payment plan, but I also noticed that, you know, that would be a struggle. And so I'm able to order community service in your case.
Okay. Right now I'm in school to get my CNA license. So, I mean, if I can do my community service on the weekend, I can get it done faster.
Yes, I actually give you a list of places and then you make it work for your schedule. And right now it's, and I broke it. Maybe I got it. Hold on. Got it. And then if you wind up needing more time, I can give you more time as long as you don't let your dates go by. So on or before your due date, you would bring me what you've got, request an extension, and I'll keep giving you more time until we get it done.
Okay.
But some of the places will do weekends. So you might actually be able to get it knocked out. It's 13 hours. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Can you come by and get your packet and sign for it?
Yes, ma'am. As soon as I get out of school, I'll come and get it.
Okay.
I get out of school at like 2.
Okay. So that's fine. And do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Carter Day. We'll have everything at the front.
If my teacher do let me go ahead and go early, I can come up there early.
That's
earlier
fine.
than 2. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
You have a great day.
You too, ma'am.
Bye-bye. And Ms. Warren, you were talking to Ms. Kissinich. And are we heading to resolution or toward trial?
That case is resolved, Your Honor. I offered 120 days. Ms. Kesenick will pay as follows. Her first payment, she can pay on October 29th, 132. And then her next payment on November 5th, 132. And I did require a class that's due by December 28th.
That'll work. And council, we can go ahead and create that document here in the courtroom. And Ms. I will get this right. Kesnick.
Nick.
Kesnick.
He's Nick.
Kesnick.
Yes,
He's
there we
Nick.
go.
Okay. We're gonna email that to you. Can you sign it and get it back to us today? Okay, we'll give that over to you shortly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Warren. And Ms. Warren, I'm gonna advance you. Ms. Peasonek, I'm going to remove you, but that's heading your way to email, okay?
Very much.
Thank
Have a blessed
You too, ma'am. Thanks. And Ms. Warren, John Alexander is your next person. And Mr. Alexander, you'll get a meeting invitation. Just remember to come back in this room at the end. And then just a quick matter of housekeeping. I just have to make sure that I'm not missing someone. If I'm calling your name, it's because I think you're not here. So don't worry if I don't call your name, because it means I already know you're here. Jody Atkinson or Atkinson, Clarissa Dobbins, Michael Fino, Tyrone Foster, William Hamilton, Kanan Jones, Shannon LaHoo. If I called your name, you need to speak up quickly because it means I think you're not here and your case is heading to warrant. Okay, and then also Aaron Simmons, Larry Matthews, Katya Leftwich, Kanan Jones, Dylan Bachmeyer, Jody Akison. Okay, well, I'm moving forward then with, hold on, Dijon Thomas or Dijon Thomas. Mr. Thomas, how do you say that?
Oh, it's Dijon Thomas, ma'am.
Dijon, okay, got it.
Yeah, Dijon, like Dijon mustard.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, Mr. Thomas, how are you today?
Good. How about you?
I'm well, thanks for asking. I did receive your no contest plea. And normally we're looking at, I know you requested a payment plan, but we normally look at teen court. You're enrolled in school, right?
Yes, ma'am.
There's a $20 fee for teen court. Can that get paid today?
Okay.
Can that get paid
Yes,
today?
I have the money today.
Okay. And then there's a driving safety course, which is not going to be due until November 30th. And you can take a course online or a course around town. Just, it's like doing the driving safety course option, but with less hoops to jump through. And then we would gain a dismissal if that class gets turned in on time. Mr.
Yes,
Thomas, Mr. Thomas, how does that sound? Can I see you on screen?
She said, how does it seem?
Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me see you on screen and not just your head. It looks like you're doing something else and that you're not following. And, you know, I just need your focused attention for a few minutes. Okay. All right. Do you want to do teen court to gain a dismissal?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And y'all need to come by the building today, you with your parent. Can that happen? Get your camera back down, please.
Can you repeat what you said?
What I said was, can you come by the building with your parent today?
Can you what, Your Honor? I can't hear you.
Come by the building with your parent today.
It's got to be at 3 o'clock.
That's fine.
Okay.
And then your class is due November 30th. Okay, Mr. Thomas?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so we'll see you at about 3 o'clock and we'll have your paperwork at the front desk. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Thomas.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Jacqueline Hill, I believe you're on the phone. Can you unmute and talk to me? Ms. Hill. Ms. Hill, can you hear me? You'll need to unmute so that I can hear you. Just forget it. I'm so sorry. I've got a different spot to put it later, but Ms. Hill, Jacqueline Hill on the phone. Okay. I'm getting word from the clerk that you may have been having problems with your phone. I'm going to go ahead and remove you. Either dial back in or come to the building and we'll work with you. And then my next person is Faith Rockmore. Ms. Rockmore, are you there? Great.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Let me get your file. And I am in receipt of your plea of guilty on the speeding charge. And I'm showing that what we should do in this particular case is order community service instead of payment. And it would come to 13 hours and would be due December 28th, or you can get an extension if you need more time, as long as you're communicating and turning in what you have. How does that sound?
Would it be okay if I could pay it? I do have a toddler at home with me and I don't really have any sustainable babysitting. So it's hard for me to commit my time rather than the money.
Yes. You had requested $25 a month. Will that work for you?
That would be perfect.
Okay.
And if I could pay it sooner, am I allowed to just make larger payments when I can?
Of course, no penalty for that. And I'm actually going to do some need-based reductions. And I need your signature on that. Okay. When can you come by?
Whenever. I can come by today. I can come by probably right after this call.
Okay, that'll work. I'll have everything at the front desk and I will probably do reductions before then. And I'm sorry, I'm making a note. And then that'll be reflected in your balance when you get here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
Nope. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Rockmore.
All righty. Have a good day.
You too. And Ms. Warren, I know you were talking to Mr. Alexander. Are we heading to resolution or toward trial?
Your Honor, that case is resolved. I offered a 90-day deferred and Mr. Alexander accepted. He can pay today.
Okay, is there any class?
No.
Okay, Mr. Alexander, I'm gonna send that to you as an email. Can you sign online, or sorry, sign it, print it, sign it, and get it back to us today? Or do you need to?
I can come by in about an hour and do all that.
Okay, and then you can do payment at the same time, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We'll have everything at the front desk for you, okay?
Okay, thank y'all.
Thank you, Mr. Alexander.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Ms. Warren, I actually called for any of the people that were missing from your docket today. I had no answers. So good to go.
Okay, Your Honor, one thing.
Yes.
Mr. Atkins
Yes.
has proof on file of insurance on the day of, and let me make sure that,
Is this Jody Atkinson? Or
yes, there
Okay.
was 2 cases. Let me look 1 second and make sure I have the right defendant.
okay.
Yes, that's correct. So
Okay.
Mr. Atkinson did show proof that he had insurance on August 26th. So the state will offer a dismissal in his no insurance case.
Okay, if you'll send that over, that would be great.
Okay.
He is a no-show, and I had him on my docket too.
Okay, and he on my docket, it still remains the registration.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, but the insurance is being dismissed.
Yes.
Okay, we'll look for that from you. And I've made notes accordingly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you. And Orlando Scott, if you're able to unmute and potentially get on screen, that's going to help us both a lot. Good morning. How are you, sir?
Fine, ma'am.
Let me get your case pulled up. I did receive your information and the pleas on the pending cases. And what I have is that we should be doing community service for all of these fees. Is that funny?
No, ma'am.
It's okay if it is. I've got a good sense of humor. Okay. So, and this is something that I ask everybody before I order this number of hours. I don't know anything about this. It's just a question that I ask everyone. Do you have any jail time that I could use to credit you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and order the hours, and I do give triple credit up front, and it comes to 136 hours.
Okay.
Now, I want to tell you that probably you'll need more time than what I'm about to give you, but I want to check in. You know, I don't want it to go too long without some kind of check-in. So 90 days, January 27th of 2022. I need whatever, if you've done it all and turned it in, we're good, as long as it's approved. If you need more time, turn in what you have, and that'll give me some idea of how much more time you need. I have a list of places that are local where you can do the hours. I see that you're in Temple, and I can recall your warrants today, but I do need your signature on the waiver form. When can you come by to sign that?
I can come by there. I can be there within 30 minutes.
Sorry?
Be there within 30 minutes.
Okay, we'll have everything at the front desk for you, okay? Read through the information when you get here. If you need more time, if you need anything or if you have questions, the front desk can answer. If they can't answer, they can put you back in to meet with me if you have additional questions. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. We'll have everything at the front desk for you. Okay?
So y'all gonna have to give me a minute.
You take care.
Told y'all I did. Oh.
Good morning. Hi, Ms. Hill.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm glad you got back on. I know you were having some difficulty with the technology. That's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
We just have 7 hours that we need of community service. We credited.
I did finish my hours, but I
didn't
guess when I
finish.
came up there and dropped the second sheet off, it got lost.
No,
So,
they weren't lost.
what do you want me to do? Okay.
So listen, the hours you turned in, I credited, because remember, you
Okay.
originally had 22. And then
Okay.
I gave you 7. There's still 7 that weren't done. And
Okay.
This was due back in June. And so we just need those 7 hours. And we also need your financial information to be updated.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you to come by the court and pick up your new timesheet. And your new due date for the 7 hours is November 30th.
Okay, I haven't did.
Okay, and so I'll have your paperwork at the front desk, okay? When are you?
All right, thank you.
What time can you
I
get here?
probably can pick them up tomorrow because today I just had injections for my migraines and I'm supposed to be resting and not trying to come outside, but I could pick them up. I could come by and get them tomorrow.
Okay. I'll have everything at the front desk for you for tomorrow, okay?
All right, thank you. I appreciate your help.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Hill. You get better.
Thank you. I'm trying. These migraines ain't no joke for me.
No, they're not. You take care.
Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And Signa